Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about how to tilt your shoulders in the backswing. Now, what you're going to see in this video is a little bit different than our normal. It's actually going to be a compilation video on how to tilt your shoulders in the backswing. When we go back and look at all the YouTube videos we have so many good things and little tidbits that we think can help you. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let us know in the comments at the end if you like these style of videos. Thanks for watching. All right guys, before we dive into this video, I want to talk to you quickly about two things. Number one, we have launched our golf school dates for 2020 in Bethlehem, PA. We're going to go ahead and put a link in the description down below. If you'd like to come get some in-person coaching, I would certainly love to have you. Now, if you can't make it to Bethlehem for in-person coaching, we'd still love to work with you via CogornoGolf.com. That's our online community full of golfers like yourself and myself looking to improve. That's where you can send me your swing. I can help identify priorities, take your game to the next level. Most importantly, as a member of Cogorno Golf, you get access to our Facebook group where you can post that swing, get into the community, get into the conversations. You get access to everything we have, all of the master classes, the member library, the practice section, as well as the quick fix section. Would love to see you guys there. All right guys, so let's talk about how to tilt the shoulders in the golf swing. In this video, I want to talk primarily about the backswing, but we'll do a little bit of downswing as well. There's been a lot of questions on this topic. It's something that I want to go over in some checkpoints how to do it. So how do you tilt the shoulders in the golf swing? If you guys watch good players, and we'll put some videos up here as we're going over some of these things, you'll notice a couple things they do with their shoulders that are distinct that make them good players. I'll also go through a couple different things that you want to avoid and how to fix those things. So how do you tilt your shoulders during the golf swing? One checkpoint I always use from the face-on angle is where the left shoulder goes in space. Now, when I look at shoulder tilt for good golfers, I'm usually referencing the lead shoulder, or for a right-handed golfer, the left shoulder and where it goes in space. When I make a golf swing and make a backswing, like when I set up normal, I don't have a lot of shoulder tilt. Shoulder tilt being this sort of angle here. This would be me having a lot of tilt to the right or right side bend. This would be a lot of left tilt, right? So at setup, I don't have a lot of tilt. As my clubs get longer, I start to tilt a little bit this way. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, shoulder tilt. During the backswing, every good golfer strikes the ball, but one of the keys to striking your irons really solid is that you have to go from basically no tilt at address to having some tilt to the left during your backswing, or left side bend. So quite literally, if I stood up straight and I just bent to the left like this, make my left shoulder get closer to my left hip, that would be left side bend, okay? So we're calling left side bend. I have to do some of that when I make a backswing. Now, as I do my left side bend, I'm also going to be rotating, right? So it looks kind of weird when I just do it like this, but when I rotate with it and extend, if I went here, boom, left shoulder down to left hip, and I turned, that would look pretty darn normal, and that's the feel you have to get. When I go back from face on, the checkpoint I'm looking for is that my left shoulder, if I drew a circle around it, will basically go down and in to the point where it'll get about to my sternum or zipper location here in the middle of my body. So my left shoulder from address will go down and in until about it replaces my zipper or sternum location. I'll show you some people who do that. That's what we're looking for face on. Why do I want to tilt in general, right? Tilting during the backswing is a huge indicator of solidness of contact. When you don't tilt, there's a lot of stuff that can go off. And when I do tilt, when I go back, it puts me in a position to make all of the downswing moves we talked about and hit the ball solid. So from face on, I know I need to have some tilt to the left shoulder towards my hip, and I'm going to turn back. When you record your swing, because I know you guys have a live view or something you're using, your shoulder should go down and in to the point where it gets about to your zipper here like so. From the down the line angle, there's another key checkpoint that we use or talk about from here. More or less, if I took a normal setup and you drew a line through my spine, right, or my posture address here, I want to turn my shoulders about 90 degrees to my initial spine angle. So if I were to draw that line up here, and this was like my spine at address, kind of, I want to turn about 90 degrees to that line. What I don't want to do is turn way up here like this where my shoulders are very flat. So that's the deal. Those are the checkpoints, okay? From down the line, I want my shoulders to tilt 90 degrees to the spine. From face on, I want my left shoulder to go down and forward on a little circle towards my sternum location. The point of tilting your shoulders down is to set yourself up for a downswing to hit the ball solid, okay? A couple other points you have to recognize here. From down the line, if I make a backswing where I don't tilt my shoulders well, and I tilt where they're very level, okay? What you'll see usually is a couple things. If I make a backswing and I turn too level, watch what my left arm does when I do. I'm gonna exaggerate a little bit so you can see it, but if I'm here and I go too level, does my arm go out, in, or straight back? Okay, everyone together should see that when I do that, my arm wants to go out away from my hands, want to work farther from my body if I turn my shoulders very level. Guess what's out bad? For you guys that are trying to fix your takeaway and you have this forearm rotation early, when I make my shoulders turn too level, my arm here is going to rotate too much. I'm going to have too much forearm rotation. A lot of you guys that have this hands out in roll, I guarantee, go back and check it and your shoulders are turning too flat. And part of you fixing that is you need to make your left shoulder turn more down, and you'll notice, wow, when my left shoulder goes more down, it's easier for my hands to work straight back. It's easier for my hands to work in. It's really easy now for me to not over-rotate my forearms instead of here. Here's bad, level. Here's left shoulder down. See how literally just that one piece totally changes my backswing there like that? So left shoulder down when I go back. A lot of you guys, when you do this, are gonna feel like you're a lot closer to the ground than normal with your body. And if you watch the other videos, you know that that's good when you get closer to the ground, because now you have to bend your arm, now you have to keep your wrist angles, you're gonna hit the ball way more solid, right? So that brings me to point number 1, or 7. When I make a backswing and my shoulder goes down, again, a lot of you are gonna feel like, wow, I'm really close to the ground. Record yourself so you know where you're actually at, okay? Don't guess with this. And you're gonna see here, and then if you go from here, your left shoulder's already down, keep it down and work it around this way, okay? As you come down, now a lot of you, because you're used to throwing your arms earlier, are gonna hit fat shots when you do it first. You're not hitting it fat because your shoulders are tilted well. You're hitting it fat because you're extending your arms and hands. Don't stop doing this. That's not why you're hitting it fat. Learn how to keep your trail arm bent. Learn how to maintain your wrist angles. Learn how to turn, and you're gonna hit the ball way more solid, okay? So I want you guys to know that when you go back. Left shoulder down, going back. Left shoulder down when you come through. If you hit it fat in the beginning, you have to match your arm angles to that and learn over time to keep your trail arm and trail wrist more bent, okay? You guys with me on all this stuff? If you are watching this and you have a flat shoulder turn like me, okay? My whole life, I make a backswing where my shoulders turn too flat. So if I turn too flat and I know that I need to get to here, what am I gonna need to feel in order to do that? I'm gonna need to feel like my left shoulder goes even more down than that checkpoint, okay? If I'm on the wrong side of a checkpoint, I'm too flat, I know that my left shoulder needs to go down. I need to feel like it goes way down. So when I'm doing these videos and I look at it, for my swing to look normal during my backswing, you guys you don't know this, but my left shoulder feels like it goes way down when I go back. That's what you need to feel. If you're someone who goes way down when you go back and you're on the wrong side of a checkpoint, if you're this way when you go back, what would you need to feel? Well, you don't need to feel more down, right? What you would need to feel is more level. Well, Eric, you're not supposed to be level. I don't want you to be level. I want you to feel level so that you hit the checkpoint. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, a little bit different than what we normally do now. These were clips from different YouTube videos that we have. Would love for you to go watch the full videos of all of those. We'll put some pictures here on the screen so you can see what those are. Let us know what you thought of this video. If you liked it, click the like button down below for us. Click the notification bell also. Please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.